Welcome back, guys. Today's topic is Sago Palms in our backyard. So this video will be all about the process of us installing some Sago Palms in our backyard. Trial and error, so we'll see how it goes. Welcome back to another edition of Backyards YouTube. I'm your host Mike, and Kree is not with me today, so welcome back. So the first thing you'll notice is us cooped up in our car trying to drive home. We actually had to pack 2 Sago Palms in Kree's car because at the time we did not have any other vehicle to bring the trees home with us. So we packed them in the back seat. They poked us in the ear, poked us in the neck, but we made it home. We got here safely. I wouldn't advise anybody else packing 2 trees in the back of the hatchback of the car. So this is us on the way home after loading up the jungle in the back seat right here. So of course I always believe that every man needs a truck, but we ain't got one, so oh well. So as we're coming home, I promise you we have some of the best sunsets here in Texas where we live at. It's a joy to come out here sometimes throughout the year and just stand in the backyard and just view the sunset. It's a different picture. This particular time, I came out in the morning. I had already noticed this happening because we would hear it as we sleep. There were a family of black-bellied whistling ducks out in the backyard. They kind of take over the lake that time of year, and they were chirping that morning. This hurricane storm. Let's see what's going on out here. There's a lot of chatter out here. There we go. Man, I got a whole family of ducks out here today. Maybe it's that time of year. And they're everywhere. Here they come. Good morning. They really in that water with Big Henry out there. And where there's noise in our backyard or anywhere near that water, you know who's gonna come out. Yes, Big Henry comes out and investigate any type of movement by the lake out there. And yes, he was out here that day. Not sure what his intentions was, but he was out there. Big Henry out again today. There you go. They better be careful up there. They chirping, but Big Henry out. I tried to capture what was going on because there was so much noise out here. I noticed that Big Henry was close to the water's edge as the family of ducks. Hey Nip, come here buddy. Let's see if he comes up here. This is Nip, guys. He hates being picked up. Hey Nip. All right man, go. I guess he'll sit up here with me. But there were a family of ducks and Big Henry came to the water's edge, and the first thing I noticed is the great blue heron flew over to where Henry was and actually started to attack him as he was approaching the black-bellied ducks. And I tried to catch it all on film, so you'll see as the great blue heron was flying away. But he actually swooped down in the water and tried to get at Henry, I guess. So this project here is try to put these Sago Palms down today in these locations in between these little baby trees right here. But I'm gonna take these two young ladies and we're gonna try to drop them along this line right here. So let's see. I'm digging my hole, but let me go ahead and tell you that this is a must. And this thermocell is a must out here. Because when that is right there, there's always some moisture out here. So, again, my hole is coming along. And got another hole over there. So I got this one about halfway in the ground. My little helper right there, he's into everything. Nip! He in the sand and he wants to run in the house, but and that'll be the second one. Boy, that ain't no little box. I don't know. But yeah, trying to get this one in the ground. It's been a chore. All right, so out here, it's a little wet out here today. Let's see how this goes. About to try to put this Sago Palm in the ground. I just put one in the ground behind me, but it was like a trial run, I guess. So, let's see how fast it takes to put this one in the ground. All right. I'm getting old, so don't mind my back.
I guess I'm gonna try to get it level. Trying to beat this thing loose up this pot right here. Get it ready to pull up out of there. Let's see how high is it? Come up to the top. Alright, for the workers. Out here drinking and eating whatever they're doing. No, that's the bottom of it. I can bang these out there.
Now, let's just try to fill it in, see what happens. I don't know if you can see, so that plant already poked me a couple times and it whelps up every time. Every time it pokes you. I don't know about y'all, but me it does. Got this bucket here of dirt that was in here beforehand. So I'm gonna try to fill it in if I can. So I would definitely say when you dig these holes, save that dirt because you're gonna have to go back in and fill it back up, I guess. But I'm gonna drop some water on it, put the rest of that dirt on it, and I'm not a professional, so I'll see how it takes.
ain't really sure how much water to put on there, but I know it needs water, so I'm gonna drop some water on it. Maybe help those roots to stay.
Really don't understand how science works because I dug out that hole, I put something in the hole and filled it up with the same dirt, and it never looks like I even dug it up, so that's weird to me. Really just the beginning. I got some plans for this area. I'm gonna come back in and make a bed, probably bring some white stones or something like that in here. Got a tilted vase that I'll have the stones maybe spilling out of, so we'll see how it goes. I'll post a finished picture one of these days. But I'm in football season right now, and Coach O'Hader is grinding us on the weekend, so I can't get in my backyard like I need to. But had a tough game last night. Played better than we did last year, so that's always a positive. So there you have it. I got 2 in the ground. 1 right here today. That's the tilted vase I was talking about. It's gonna have some white rocks coming out of it. That was the first one we put in the ground, but didn't really know what I was doing. Didn't know what I was doing on the other one either, but so if you can imagine, white rocks will be coming out of this pot and around that base there, around that base there. All right, there you have it. That's another edition of Backyards U2. I'm your host again, Mike. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, we'll see you again next Monday. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, Cree will be home with me to cut up with me as she always does. Again, thank you for tuning in. Try it again. I had to move the chair back a little bit. All right. Ooh, it's hot. It's getting hot out here.